2, and we've got a hit at open ice. Zane Perek taken down with Spence. Chernyshov trying to break into the zone, and it's sticked away by Martin Misiak. Epperson into the corner. Pass back up to the point. Nobody home in blue. Hayden Bartz races over, and that puck is lone player that played all 68 games during the regular season. He's won the faceoff. That'll be picked off, though. Dylan Edwards back the other direction for Erie. Lost it on the back check. Harmer throws this back through the air. Bounces past Ambrosio. Mangoni, a sharp angle try. Long rebound after a pad save by Noah Erleben. Rolling puck is caught up to in the Saginaw end by Hayden Bartz. Scored his first career OHL playoff goal back in Game 1. Misiak ramps this up, and Mangoni's taking a stick up high from Ambrosio. Play's going to continue. This one turned back over onto the stick of Zilkin. He gets a bump, and Gabriel Frasca's on this for the visiting Otters. Kicked wide to Martin Misiak, and a rising shot is into the glove, and a save for Caleb Papineau. A little bit more after between Harmer and Edwards and Misiak and Mangoni. 1-0 lead. This group stays out for Saginaw. Your beer line, Trombley Electric, light the lamp goal. Chernyshov, who had more 4-point games than 0-point games in the regular season. A heavy check by Christian Epperson. As Chernyshov now is down and the Otters turn it north, here's Dylan Edwards into the offensive zone. A long shot, pad saved by Papineau. Rebound moved up the near side. This one rolled back in and bounces off the corner boards. Gabriel Frasca away from Perek, and a chance in front. Now McCall. Here's a shot, and that one absorbed bodies. James Go locates it into the skates of Weir, now near side Najib. Looking towards the middle, floats it there. Couldn't be tipped by Storch. Ty Henry on this on the far side for Erie. Dylan Edwards picks it up 2-on-2. Now 3 with Frasca joining. Edwards down the left side, put back in front. Read well by Graydon Jones. Brushed off the puck now Ethan Weir. A short little slip turned over. Misiak fumbled. Could have been a dangerous scoring chance as Misiak's on it again. Rolls over the top, his shot deflected. Frasca can't get free. Tie up in front, can't be located by Papineau. Puck pops up in the air, down below the goal line. Now here's a chance for Edwards. Turning back into Graydon Jones, gets a shot off. That one saved by Papineau. Rebound back up to the point. McCall, a point shot, glove down. Frasca spins it back in deep. Edwards there again. Moved for Misiak. Back to Quinn McCall. Over, too far for Lucas Ambrosio. Now another point shot, patted aside by Papineau. James Go. Tangled there with Misiak, taken by Brody Najib. A weight shift as Alex Messier closes him off in front of the penalty box. Looking to keep it in. Mangoni one-hands it out to center, and he just dumps it in from center red. Wide of the goaltender, but no icing. Ty Henry for Edwards. 6 goals in 6 games in the postseason last year. A goal and an assist so far in this one. Another big hit. Edwards and Zilkin come together. Brody Najib back in behind the Otter net. Up to the point for Joni. Looking over. A Spirit player stumbled and a shot goes wide. Edwards on it. Tangled with Weir. Liam Storch. Up to the right point for Joni. Shot into traffic. Pad save Erleben. Jones swept to the net. Tipped wide by Najib. Rebound off the end wall. And it's smothered by Erleben. Face-off circle than Pano Femus this year. Zane Perek. As the Spirit have survived the first 30 seconds of the first Stormmaster Exteriors penalty kill here in this game. Dylan Edwards back behind the Otter net. Themis Misiak, Spence Alfano on the Otter power play. Misiak in with speed, a bump out for Malcolm Spence back in behind the Spirit net. It escapes in front. Papineau able to get a hand on it. Josh Glavin looking for a lane, and he gets it out. Malcolm Spence finishes the check. Zane Perek finishes a check on Spence. The arms stay down. Dylan Edwards weaving into the neutral zone, then the offensive one. Taken away by Glavin, gunned away by Harmer. Misiak with 50 left. Alfano closed off by Glavin. Zane Perek's on the puck. A shift away from Spence. Won't have his pocket picked yet. Shovels it back in front of the benches. Misiak can't get that puck deep. Perek trying to follow it in shorthanded. Themis up for Misiak. Bump to the middle now Spence. Taken away by Epperson. They'll pursue in the corner. Otters will see Alfano on it. Off some skates. Spence, Themis can't be held in. Pulled off the boards there by Dylan Edwards. Now a home run pass is onto the tape of Misiak. He scores! It was a 150-foot pass right on the tape of Misiak. Alone against Papineau. He makes it 1-0. 1-1 here. An even game.
I am not sure who sprung him, but what a pass, and Misiak just using that speed. Getting just beyond Jones there, and over the glove of Papineau. Tie ball game.
That pass from Dylan Edwards made well inside the Erie zone. Misiak, second of the series. Originally drafted second overall by the Spirit in the import draft back in 2022. Did not end up coming to the OHL that year. Re-entered and ends up in Otters. Now here's Zilkin, a shot through traffic, glances wide. Edwards without a stick. Shorthanded goals in back-to-back games for Sam Alfano. Wrapped just around, and it's taken by Zilkin again on his own blue line. Back for Graydon Jones and retreats in behind Papineau. Still 1:15 left on the Dylan Edwards penalty. Jones drops for Zilkin, and then Carson Harmer back to him. Storch back in the right corner. Zilkin around, looking to get it back. Deflected by Hughes, settled down by Ethan Weir, poked away by Misiak. Following on is Liam Storch. High for Jones, over for Zilkin. Right circle, back across. Off the boards, Weir. Then Jones. Zilkin right side. Hesitates and turns back around to Jones. Takes a shot off a body. That one rolls to the corner, taken by Weir. Over again, looking for Zilkin. It was deflected, but he still has it now. Near side, Weir. Down low, puts it in front. A good save made by Erlin, and the rebound is taken care of by the penalty killers. Frasca back in. Otters are onside. Moved to the wall by Carson Harmer. Kicked up down to Caleb Mangoni. Frasca tied up. Dima Zilkin. Cross-ice pass for Mangoni. Just inside. Back across. Here's a chance, and handcuffed was Harmer. Now the puck rolls back up to the point. Josh Glavin. Tap down. Mangoni over. Lots of room. Bartz trying to go back over to Zilkin. Couldn't find him. Garrett Fraser closes him off. Frasca there as well for help. Carson Harmer and Mangoni waiting nearby for the Spirit, and they rip the puck out. Harmer lost it in his skates. Disrupted, though, by Mangoni, but Misiak gets the puck up and out to the neutral zone, where Josh Glavin's got to make a quick decision. Mangoni wraps it back in, takes a hit from Misiak. Noah Erliden lets it there for Fraser. He and Carson Harmer come together again. Frasca off a body, held by Valeris. Just tries to get a shot off, and a stick goes flying. That was Dylan Edwards, and now Zilkin is drilled by Garrett Fraser. Davio with Storch in pursuit behind the Erie net. Puck comes back up for Dylan Edwards. Off the glass and out to center. We'll talk with Dylan Edwards of the Erie Otters coming up in this first. Spirit win the D-zone face-off here. Kicked after by Misiak. Can't be moved up. Zilkin just going to jam this out to center with Mangoni in pursuit. He'll be hooked up there by Misiak. Play continues. This one goes off a skate. Parek on his backhand. 15 to go in the period. For Joni, ripped up for Zilkin. You can tell he wants that pass towards the middle. It'll bounce over to Mangoni. Wanted to chop it in front for Harmer. Misiak didn't see him coming. Harmer steals here with 4. But a pass in front won't result in anything. Zilkin one more collision, and that's it for the first. Unless Hayden Bartz back up off the stick of Carson Harmer. Martin Misiak from center, backhanded deep. Papineau there to play it. Quickly along there for Hayden Bartz. Up to Mangoni. Bumped back towards the middle. Harmer taken down by Edwards. Zilkin down the right side. Leaning in towards the net. Zilkin stays on his feet there against Royston. Carson Harmer trying to wrap it up the near sideboards. Edwards cut it off. Mangoni and Harmer can't keep things alive. Edwards there for Misiak. Back off the tape of Edwards. Carson Harmer turning things back the other direction for the Spirit. Laid back in where Zilkin chases it down. He locks up with Ambrosio again. Ambrosio onto the back of Carson Harmer. Now it's Misiak. Spun to the air, and it lays down a bouncing puck at center, taken by Graydon Jones. Nearly 2 minutes gone in the second. Second Stormmaster Exteriors PK in this game for Saginaw. Dylan Edwards just inside the zone, stolen by Epperson. Now back through for Misa, trying to split the D short-handed. Misa can't get around Misiak. And this one settled down by Malcolm Spence. Alfano darting down the left side, cuts back on James Go, disrupted, and Misa's got it. Nearly put that one into the Otter bench. It goes off the linesman. Epperson comes over to finish a check on Spence. And he just pushes things back in deep. James Go ripping this one back around the glass. Glavin had to get out of the way. He's going to spring. Christian Epperson now shorthanded. Drops it back. Misa in the circle. Waiting. Put back in front. Looking for Epperson. Stolen by Spence. Edwards again. As Misa and Epperson go back to the bench. 7 shorthanded goals between those two during the regular season. As Misiak's in, he scores! A long-range shot from Martin Misiak. Second of the game. A power play goal makes it 3-2.
Not much.
Behind the bench. Henry at the blue line. Shot into the shin guards of Chernyshov. Henry throws it back in. Papineau there to play it. Quickly moved for Zane Parekh. Tries to get the offense moving north. Chernyshov knocked out of the air by Misa. That pass was intended for Epperson. Martin Misiak over to Parekh, trying to slide that one across. For Joni. Big time collision. He goes into the Otter bench. Epperson comes over, knocks after Nathan Sauter. Back behind, Henry. Hit by Chernyshov. Taken by Misiak. 2 goals in the game. Dylan Edwards just going to knock this back in behind Papineau. Edwards takes a spill. 3 against 2 for that puck in the corner. Misiak rotating high. Garrett Fraser. Back to Misiak. Spinning away from Parekh, putting it back down low. Forgione takes a look. Frasca's on him. Closes him off heavily into the wall. And a couple of more pops between the two of them. Henry at the blue line. Nearly halfway through the 4-on-4. Hughes will lose it at the spin on the Spirit blue line. Graydon Jones is after him. Hughes protects and finds Ty Henry. Martin Misiak. Trying to go past Michael Misa. Now near side. Henry's got a lot of speed and a step on Jones, and he's going to put that one high. Could have been dangerous there. Otters had the gap. As this one settled down by Misiak on the near side. Forced back up and out to the neutral zone by Jones and Mangoni. He's going to find Henry on the far side, and the defenseman leads the Otters in. Another long-range shot. Blocker saved by Papineau. The rebound is handled by James Go. Pushed ahead now to Misa. Got 1 goal. Can he tie it up again? A shot and a save made by Erliden. As McCall rolls it back around now, it's Henry. Zhilkin comes out to join Misa. Nearly knocked that puck away from Ty Henry. An unusual duo between Misa and Zhilkin as now Parekh moves out wide. Put it back in front. Zhilkin can't settle it down in the high slot. Backtracking, Glavin, a long shot, glove down. 7 points in his final 7 games of his rookie campaign. 1 assist in game 1. Looking for a couple of chances here, but Mangoni's back on this from center. And they are offside after Misa. Valeris over to Glavin through the neutral zone. 38 games is the Spirit postseason record. Xander Valeris, a shot from the left point. Save made by Erliden, could be steered back in front. Dylan Edwards on this in the clear for the Erie Otters. Just about 9 minutes into this period, Glavin's got to pick it up in front of Frasca. Valeris knocked it down, ripped it around. Carson Harmer picked up by Zhilkin. Mangoni waits for him at the line. Here's Zhilkin, nice move to himself. Tries to get the puck back in front, disrupted by Erliden. Quinn McCall backhands it ahead. You see the confidence there of Dima Zhilkin to make that move, and now he's being hassled by Lucas Ambrosio down at the other end. The Spirit get it out to Caleb Mangoni. Braces for a hit from Messier. Hughes gets it in for the Spirit. Davio back in deep for Misiak. Can't get away from James Go. Frasca comes over to help. First time we've seen the third line in some time here for the Spirit. Storch trying to pry it free. Graydon Jones wants to go back against the grain. Misiak without a stick can't play this puck. Jones and Frasca tangle. James Go tries to tip the scales. Rips it out past Edwards. Najum gets it out as far as center. He's hit by Dylan Edwards. Davio's got to wait. Misiak hadn't touched up yet, so the Otters send it in deep off the glass. Frasca and Jones lock up. Back down low. Edwards trying to go back and forth with Misiak. Otters clear the zone. They let the Spirit change. Erliden there for Davio. Mangoni finishes his check. Go gets it deep. Mangoni's locked up with Davio now. Another shot blockered away by Papineau. Chernyshov on it. Tries to turn it up to an area. Misa on it. Back with Epperson. Stick lift on Ty Henry. They battle for it in the corner. One-handed along nicely by Epperson to Misa. Otters get the numbers down low. Epperson tries to knock the man off the puck. It's Henry again, though. Otters break it out. Misiak stepped into by Glavin. Just chops it out to center. Reeled in by Alex Messier. And Christian Epperson's going to be the first man back to it in the Spirit end. Give and go back and forth. He and Messier can't get control. Otters have it, though. Quinn McCall. Near side to Henry. Long shot off the leg. Saved by Papineau. Rebound picked up by Misiak. Henry just inside the line. Another shot off the skate of Misa. Kept alive by McCall and shoveled down into the glass. Misiak against Valeris. Taken by the Spirit captain with 6 to go in the period. Just lost it in his skates. Messier bundled there by Epperson. Valeris up to Chernyshov. Can't get inside on Henry. Uses the frame. To hold off the equally large Chernyshov, 6'3", 225. Liam Storch out of the corner, spins it back around. That's a good release up to the point for Graydon Jones. Long shot well wide. James Go. Moves back to the top. He'll take advantage of the open ice. Point shot, tipped, they score! Starts again off the deflection! Fano, Misiak, and Edwards. 4 forwards here for Erie. Misa, Perek, and Glavin to kill the penalty for Saginaw. Edwards is up top. Walking down, near side. Femus, a shot blocked by Josh Glavin, goes to the corner. Back and behind the net. There for Pano Femus on the near side. Center point Edwards. Over. Misiak doesn't like the one-timer. Edwards again. Misiak, one-time shot saved by Papineau. Reeled in by Perek. Nicely poked away by Alfano. And Misiak up the wall. There for Dylan Edwards. Walking in. Takes a shot. He scores! After the puck went back out into the neutral zone, here's Misa again, trying to turn that shot around. Goes back up to the point and James Go. Zilkin, corner and then down low for Misa on the exchange. Up to James Go, just inside the line over. Zane Perek, then Misa again. 2 Spirit sweaters in front. Misa shifting in the slot. Near side, Epperson off the outside of the cage. Back around the glass. Kicked in by Perek. Then for Misa, give and go. Perek walks, sends it over. Epperson settles, and a good save by Erlin, and the rebound moved aside. Back down to the goal line. Zilkin sprawling, can't get game. 5-3. Back out at center, Misiak. Over the red line, the Otters look to come back through. Shut down by Zilkin. Edwards. Thrown back in, Papineau. Knocks it down with the stick. Graydon Jones up the near side. Mangoni chopped that by Misiak. Carson Harmer down the left side, put towards the middle. Zilkin, good curl and a drag, and a shot is saved by Erlin. Otters win the face-off. Intercepted. Harmer for Zilkin in the slot. That rising shot goes into the glass. Caleb Mangoni hit by Frasca but moves the puck. Edwards chops it out past James Go. As we'll have to redrop this puck here in the Spirit end. 4th Stormmaster Exteriors penalty kill here for Saginaw. They trail 5-3 after Pano Femus gets his 3rd goal of the playoffs, first of the game. Early on in this 3rd period, Misiak back into the corner. Dylan Edwards, pressured by Glavin, moved the puck to Femus. Back up, Edwards, give and go with Misiak, give and again. Edwards, shot deflected, bouncing puck, pad saved by Papineau. Armor against Femus for the face-off. Glavin off the glass, one hop handled by Edwards, pushed back and behind the Spirit net. Up the near side, Misiak kicks at it, cut off by Zilkin. 2 Otters there, Alfano right to the middle. James Go looking to send Zilkin in, gets around Alfano. 2-on-1 shorthanded, Zilkin a spin in front. Harmer can't settle it down. Put back and behind the net. Spirit have had 2 grade A shorthanded chances here in this game. That was one of them. Misiak glances off Perek, waits, that one goes off James Go and back and behind. A loose puck after a pile-up, moved up to Liam Storch. Still a minute left on the Spirit penalty. Storch drops it off for Misa. Takes a shot, that one high and into the net. And it's a 1-goal contest again. Both teams have shorthanded goals in the game. Edwards for Femus. Glances off the skate of Storch. Edwards in front of the Otter bench. Pano Femus twists away from Michael Misa. Puck is picked up here by Misiak. Otters want to get it back. 4 minutes into the period, Alfano over, Spence, now Femus driving the net, broken play, they score! It's Misiak, and he's got the hat trick to make it 6-4.
Well, it didn't take long for Erie to respond there. Misiak just wanting it, finding a loose puck. Good passing play up the ice, but you can't.
Trying for the stretch pass. It'll be settled down by Carson Harmer. Not much in the way of reinforcements, and a heavy check there from Nathan Sauter. Ty Henry, rather. Spinning this rink wide, and it's picked up off the boards by James Go. Jones up for Harmer. Angled back in. No icing. As Henry again, and a spin to the middle with Ethan Weir, the Spirit forechecker. Storch, 2 goals in the game. This back in behind the Spirit net. Papineau there for Graydon Jones and back around. James Go. Up for Ethan Weir. Can't handle that pass at center. Dylan Edwards back in here for the Erie Otters. Down the left side, and the stick breaks. Najim and Weir turned around. Move to the near side. Graydon Jones skates things into the offensive end and just lays it back. Liam Storch to pressure McCall. Goes into the wall. Weir pops it free. Frasca lifts his stick. Graydon Jones trying to keep it in front of him. Brody Najim back at center. Zane Parekh is on for Saginaw. Trying to shift in. Can't get it deep. Misiak. Delayed penalty coming for the slash. Misiak on Parekh. And it's a game yet again. Epperson trying to put it back in front. That goes off the outside of the cage. Saginaw 2 for 3 on the power play here tonight. James Go. Put back around. Liam Storch with Epperson. Now Graydon Jones at the point. A shot into traffic goes off an Otter. Epperson. Back up for Misiak. 3 goals in this game. Looking to create even more offense. James Go. Spun out by Dylan Edwards and offside. On yet another equalizer here for Saginaw. Give and go between Graydon Jones and James Go. It's back into the Otters' end again. Top line out here for the Spirit as Chernyshov moves off of a hit. Comes up in the near circle. Chernyshov up to the top. There's confidence again. Here comes Graydon Jones. Goal line for Michael Misa. Stops up. Back and behind the net. Misa escapes to the near side. Epperson, it's in his skates, pried away. But onto the stick now of James Go. Away from Dylan Edwards. Pushed back down the boards. It's poked away. Now the Otters will send it back the other direction. Frasca. Long shoot in into the glove of Papineau. He can't move it. James Go pick it up. The Otters change after the icing. Zane Parekh just inside the line. Gets it there to Harmer. Has Chernyshov breaking. A pad save by Erlinen. Chernyshov can't get that puck from Harmer. Harmer's going to intercept again. Cuts across to the slot. Harmer's shot blocked on its way. Misiak goes into the wall with Carson Harmer. Chernyshov there waiting. Ty Henry for the Erie Otters. Chernyshov pulls it up the wall. Splits the defenseman on in front of him, and he's going to take a stumble back in between the face-off circles. Back over to the far boards again. Otters don't get it out. James Go and Chernyshov now finally retreating into the neutral zone here. Just about 30 seconds left at 4-on-4. Go carries it in. Heads to the net. James Go, a great save by Erlinen. Misiak spins off Epperson. Trying to steal. Otters run into each other. Epperson and Misa back on it. Misa held up there. Play continues. Puck back and behind the Erie net. Here's Epperson. Looking high in the zone. Carries it across the top himself. Graydon Jones takes a shot. Save Erlinen. He can't find the rebound, and a quick whistle there. Misa wins the faceoff. Zane Parekh moved over to Graydon Jones. Parekh wants it back. Gets it back. Moves away. Switches spots. Fakes the drop-off. Here comes Zane Parekh. Powers his way to the net. Hung back out in front. The Otters clear. And Mangoni is on this one from center. Caleb Mangoni. Charlie 6-5 in game 2. Otters lead the series 1-0. Misiak. The stick out of the hands of Harmer. Otters go back the other way. Misiak into the offensive zone. Broken up by James Go off the far boards. Henry back and behind. Misiak taken down by Zilkin. Play continues again. Alfano and Forgione. Nobody moving that puck right now. Dima Zilkin sees an opening and pulls it out. Zilkin looks up ice, tells Storch to go and does. Storch reels it in from between his own legs. Thrown back in behind. Storch, famous backhander. Over to Martin Misiak, and a rising shot is gloved by Papineau. Do or die time here for the Spirit in game 2. Zane Parekh moving forward off the draw. Gets it back for Mangoni. Parekh, Curlin dragged to himself. Keeps it alive. Turned over. Frasca now. Moving back through neutral ice. Past Carson Harmer. Misiak against James Go. Zilkin on it there for the Spirit. 3 against 2. The Spirit outnumber the Otters low in their defensive end. Nobody's moving the puck right now. James Go and Misiak in the midst of the battle. Now it's finally pulled out by Parekh. Just flips it end over end. Ran out of options. Bobbling puck. Mangoni nearly stole it. Dylan Edwards back through neutral.